work with if a smoke is going to come down towards elbow, but it doesn't. We leave it open so that NRG could fight it, go for the full execution, and already XSET is looking for the retake play.
Teleport through, Hookah still covered, so everything was taken from this long area. What a push forward to take control of elbow. This is their site now. This makes it so hard for XSET.
Exactly, especially when NRG are not taking over Hookah. They know that there's got to be some players there. They hear the teleportation, so they're like, okay, let's push towards the back halls. And that leaves only two players. The last two players that we just literally talked about in Hookah, that's Def and Cryocells. Headhunter out for Cryo, who gets dropped by EU, and the long range gets a dink, but no kills early into the round for NRG as another tag comes into Cryocells, forcing him to TP back towards the A side. Satchel charges into the A side, though, but Aaron holds inside the smoke, a shorty kill, a Noble's kill onto EU, but it's still going to be XSET holding it down for a bit with a lesser buy onto the defender half at the A site. At least for EU, we get a flank down. The rotation's coming in. A flank's about to come in for the back too. And this is a big flank because Tex has died, so there's nothing that's really watching it in terms of the utility. But EU is waiting there. A C's on the ground, a peek out, and there it goes. The flank from Def gets that headshot onto EU, and he's propping out the utility for the rest of XSET to move in. Recon Dart about to come out here for BCJ. That's potentially going to spot Ethan. It does so. They go for the double swing. Only one left to go, and he's spotted by BCJ. And XSET, they get the eco round.
They keep this. They've heard the breach. They've heard the raise. That they did get a bit of util out, though, which may make it feel safer. Sam's going to, again, take that first shot, that first step, and see what he can get. Second goes down, and here comes the Nightfall.
Nightfall's coming out for some information here. It does tag on to BCJ, so they could follow out the tether and
30 seconds
peek
left.
out towards the elbow side, and this is going to be a pretty big kill to get because this allows elbow control and a re-hit back into XSET for the retake. So EU trying to stand his ground. He still has a C's to work with, and it's going to be a double swing. The first one to swing out, the trade is perfect, but it's still a 2 versus 2. You're looking for a retake with an operator in the hands of Cryocells as well. The flash is not available until now for Ethan, and this is a huge piece of utility. Even with this Cosmic Divide coming out from Aaron, this flash is going to be everything here for NRG as they're playing individually. And it still works out. Unfortunately, for the other end, though, there's not much going on for XSET, so you have to go for body peeks. Gets popped off by paint shells. BCJ is looking for a forward angle.
BCJ.
Here it comes. He gets flashed, unfortunately, and picked off, and everybody's just dropping, unfortunately, there. So the stack that they had the right numbers, but then, unfortunately, nothing was held.
Just miss over the shoulder.
Thanks. Towers. A little bit of damage on both ends. Orbital strike coming down too. It's going to be a trade-off now, and losing you and shake control. Cryo trying to peek out. Staying patient right now on the top of Heaven's side, using his opponent's smokes to his advantage just to try to get a forward position. And this battle's coming through very soon. Oh, he saw the elbow. The pointy elbow of the other end of Tex. And that's going to be the kill coming in quite easily, rather. As EU now is going to have to stand ground just at the default spot, crossfired as his back was watched by Hayes. Still has a molly to work with, and now he only has that molly to work with as he falls back. So that's on the ground. They're going to have to push him down for XSET. And here's that satchel to push him out of position too. Smart play. Molly misses. The defuse comes in for XSET. Stuck in this corner. His position's given away. Thankfully, there's a Recon Dart and a Hunter's Fury to push back some opponents here. And Zekin's trying to set forward, but Som is just waiting there with the Spectre of his own, and he stops him right into his tracks. Here comes again the Nightfall from the attacker side, and this is getting pressed up a lot right now for me.
Aaron.
But Aaron once again indeed is holding his ground. BCJ through the smoke, and it's a 2 versus 2. Now not too much left here going on for the attack. 44 seconds left on the round, but we still have the spike in the hands of Tex. I mean, this timing. Tex might get caught as they turn around the corner. And here comes the battle comes in, and that's Death of BCJ winning those. Unfortunately, that's a fake from Seekers going out first. One hits, actually, Cryocells, and he's actually very far, not being able to TP anywhere. His TPs are actually set up towards spawn and B. So now NRG makes it inside the B site. The rotate works. They pulled everybody out from XSET, and now XSET, they don't really have too much. Shot darts coming in, doesn't land onto Hayes, misses by a mile as the aftershock comes in too late as well. So that's wasted utility coming out, even less for XSET for the retake, but at least they have the bodies. EU still inside Tin Can, gets the headshot onto Death, as now it's also BCJ and Cryo just getting lined up by EU, who's not only been a star player with the Fate utility, but just a star player in the...
To the other site yet, but they did get a teleport.
Zekin exactly TPs, and that's a weakened defense, so Now that's Process. Okay, he still gets that headshot. The Rolling Thunder to deny once again, but there's still a minute on the clock to work with. Is this another one of those too earlys for death with the Rolling Thunder? And that's Som now pushing forward. Flash trying to clear some spot for him. Prowls inside U-Haul with this judge. Denied.
The swing gives the team a little bit of pressure. Aaron's there, tries to go for the plant, but there's not enough cover. They don't have the smokes.
30 seconds
The Rolling
left.
Thunder was allow XSET to rotate back here inside the A site.
Oh dear.
Now BCJ's waiting just by Octagon as they hear both teleporters. The fault line to run the clock down. So this is a great fault line because now it's you're gonna have less time. You have less time in your hands to check corners. Som gets that first
my
kill.
gosh.
Actually, he pulls out the showstopper.
10 seconds
10
left.
seconds left on the clock.
He holds it.
He's looking
How
for the plant
smart.
at the back of the site. He's gonna have to shoot it and plant. Def is looking to jump.
He's gonna hear Def. Def straight up over.
Fury though, and that's Def with the kill. Been pretty even for the economy for both teams throughout this whole half, and EU lines up too.
Oh!
The third with the bite from the Bulldog to headshot BCJ, and that's an early shutdown. And things are looking good to tie things up on a 6-6.
Gonna start seeing more of those, huh? Oh, my word. Nice control by EU. He's had a few of those as well. If he keeps getting them lined up, it just seems like he starts getting this magnet on his aim. Cryo with a bit of a push here, wants to get an idea of something that's happening before it's in motion.
With no TPs. It's the first
he
kill
gets
now
bit.
hit by the Trailblazer, and that's an easy frag back for Ethan. Now we're just clearing the site. It's a 4 versus 1. Aaron, recall your stars and count your lucky stars to try to clutch this. TP coming through.
Planted.
As they hear it, they reposition now for NRG. And I don't think this is going to happen.
Hey, he called the stars back. You know he's thinking in his head, what can I do to make this happen?
Nothing.
Ah,
So 6-6
not that.
as the birthday boy gets the last kill.
Side.
Good
See if
Aldron.
they can thwart that. Oh, the push!
Yeah, he was trying to catch one off guard, potentially just at least BCJ, but Def was there to save. Now they can exec into the A site where Som is greeted with a bit of utility, and he's just saddling around
Okay,
just to
Zekin.
try to fight in front of Showers, but Zekin turns around all in time to get the kill. Spike goes down now for XSET. Energy on a rotate, all 3 players at triple. And it's being met up here by Cryo. So what a jumping right-click
Ethan.
classic from Ethan. That's Cryo down 3-on-3. Aaron peeking out for some information. And with the information, he gets a headshot. A C to come out, and
Yeah.
Def does not get that last kill on to Hayes. But at least BCJ will. And next set, they win at least this pistol. Oh, a ding through the wall. Ethan forced to fall back. Now playing an off angle.
Oh,
Does manage to get 2. He couldn't really run away, so he just stands his ground, and he does his job. Allows things to get a little bit easier for NRG to attempt for the retake as the plant's coming in safely inside the site. So again, XSET continues with the respect onto NRG, and they're just playing things very cautiously into their attacker half. Aldron in the back spawn side doesn't spot anything yet, but that's the indication that there's potential players on the elbows. So that's a double swing for Aaron at 2 kills, losing BCG in the process, and that's Hayes on a 2 versus 1.
Oh, he's stimmied. Actually, he doesn't realize the defuse is actually in his favor for half at least at this point, and they're going to try to come back around. And now he is pinched, unfortunately. That's oh no, the swing!
6
oh my god,
HP on
he's
the
definitely going to get
180.
half on here. He's going to no, the spam, nicely played by.
Secret
like they're making-
information, so they're really putting in
Yeah.
a lot of utility to this. They're really trying to push their opponents back through the teleporter, where actually Tex is winning on the other end. But so far, it's not paying off, so Tex continues to flank, and this is a perfect, opportune moment to backstab Aaron. And there's that easy kill. Last 2 players are now stuck inside Showers. There's a utility come out, and man, it's even looking to be another flawless. And there it is, Prime Gaming flawless, beautifully done, sorry, by Energy. Rolling Thunder is going to have to smoke it close. Molly on the ground. Now he's going to have to stand his ground, and it doesn't work out. Cryo gets the kill. One spotted towards the B-side cubby, and man,
No
Flawless
way!
gets answered
What?
back by X.
Getting bit out here, a push. Tex actually sees quite a few there. What info grab, but Zekin's going to make it harder on Tex. Oh, Ethan!
Nice little swing by Ethan. The rifles comes into
Oh,
play, but then
Zekin.
Zekin has something to say. Now here comes a satchel with the judge, dropping his opponent. And that's a 2 versus 1. Psalms has been in these situations before, caught in a reload, but still headshots death, and not enough time to readjust onto Aaron. Some early info on the defender side, but it doesn't ping anything yet. But now the footsteps, the recon dart, that's the cue. The hits coming in, the trades coming out, and EU's continuing going to work. But on point, this game might be able to save the round here for NRG.
You want to play?
They might not even need Nightfall. If they can save both, he has Showstopper and Nightfall, even if they get into trouble here. Waiting with the team now. Trade shot. That's going to come out for the last. It's going to be real tough for Aaron now as they go straight for the defuse and set up a defense.
Wow, they're really using all their ult too. Now it's actually NRG's turn to get the respect over to XSET. Oh no, because of the no fault line, that's no information from NRG. Thinking that Showers was clear. At least a trade comes in. They fall back into the A site. Now we're scaling back on the opposite side for XSET at B. Information with that Trailblazer from Ethan to spot 2. And he pings it out to let his teammates know.
There. Got him.
Ethan pushes back in. Patience there from him. The rotation's coming over from Aaron. He can still help the team with that cross-map util. We talked a little bit about that earlier. Hex goes for the push now. Hex goes for the drive. Oh, his shoulder.
Not too sure about these pushes coming out for
They're
NRG,
just feeding
but I guess you
Zekin.
got to try to do something. But now the players are moving in. EU is going to be on his own in the back of the site. Hayes in a long rotate.
Bring them down.
This, mind you, is NRG's map pick. Boombot spots EU. Molly available for Hayes as he's looking to pop that towards that left side of 10 so they can focus on the right. Counter shock darts. Gravity well, running that clock down. Nice little scenes. Out in the open is Zekin. He still manages to get a kill off that, but it's traded off by Cryo.
We're just talking about a fade neon comp and how you can throw things over the wall, but
Changing the pace right away as Tex gets the first blood no matter what onto death. Just because they heard so much utility on this B side for XSET, they said, let's hurry up, let's get into this A site. But now they lose their controller player.
boy.
So that's no smokes here towards the A site. Ethan can have an open field, and indeed he does. Gets the headshot onto BCJ, but now it gets answered back. The wall comes up here on the attacker side. A second spots one towards screens. A 4-on-3 situation in favor of NRG as the plant comes down. But we have having control, attended by Cryo. A bullet that lands in the head of Cryo, but it also gets a flank from Hayes. Now down to Aaron and Zekin, pinned inside the map. A C, or should I say a haunt towards the back. EU spotting one. Aaron on his own on a 1 versus 1. Oh, he turns around the corner a little bit too early. Just to get his teammate ready with Psalm here with the judge.
patience. Oh my word. Reads a bit of push mid. Def, nicely done as well. Just dry peeks for the first 2 kills of this round. And they are testing each other, Vance.
Wall comes up, and unfortunately, Zekin's looking at the wrong angles. Hayes goes to work for 2.
One enemy remaining.
And he's you once again.
Spike down B.
Continues his spree from the first map, leaving Def on his own, only having 1 star available with the spike down. A 2 versus 1. Rope should have been heard, and it's being watched by EU, but there's a smoke that covers that for a bit.
30 seconds left.
Well, he's going to try to walk it out towards the A side, potentially. This is going to be a rough one, because that trademark is still there.
Running with a few stars here. Does use the Nebula on that one.
That's
He
gonna be
makes
a
the
hurt.
run. Oh, he's going to hit it. No, knows already.
Off the map. There you go.
There's
Off kill.
Tex.
Prowler out. There's a seize dropping on the ground. Paint shell's coming out. Doesn't land because everybody else is dropping towards ropes anyways. Psalm still able to get 2 kills with the Vandal. Ryle going to work with the Guardian though. He's still alive towards the back of the site. BCJ on the top. That res comes in right after the B main. Misses that battle. Actually gets traded out. He didn't win it against Aaron, but he gets traded out by BCJ. Now the advantage swings back in favor of XSET. Utility being used now by Ethan. A push towards the back. Almost a kill from Tex. Almost had that line up. 1 more towards the hell side.
Ethan?
And it's a 1 versus 1. Flash coming out. Rolling Thunder. Beautiful one by BCJ. That's going to run that clock down because he's not really in position to cover this spike. Ethan's going to go for the swing out, and that op shot coming in from BCJ.
We'll hold for now. As the Nightfall follows, they push that in.
Fortunately, the showstopper is still a little bit too far, but that Nightfall is going to give a lot of info. Unfortunately, though, for Ethan, okay, at least he's able to get down one. He pops out his ult. He's still able to get saved. Oh, no, Tex. A little bit of miscommunication coming in from NRG. Easy kill, free kill, actually, coming from the back of the site of Zekin, all the way up towards heaven. Especially when there was no stars that popped up from that null command coming out from Ethan.
30
Not a
seconds.
round that should have went in favor here of XSET, but EU has something to
Oh
say.
my gosh,
He comes
EU.
back for the
Down
save.
A.
That's 2 kills down. And that's also the spike with 20 seconds left. Crowd trying to save the round back in his favor. Upshot kill, the swing out from Som with the trade, and now it's all up to Zekin. Showstopper in hand and available. Som also
Does he
has
get his?
his. He gets paranoid.
Wait. What?
He hears the footsteps around the corner, pulls on his own, but then there you go.
BCJ setting up the hit back sight. Flash comes through on one side. He's going to be the last after Zekin gets in. Zekin with the nade. BCJ still hasn't been able to enter just yet, though. There he
Was
goes.
Some flight stuff going on there from Zekin as that didn't allow Ethan to actually get any type of reaction time to get the swan off the air. That's a plant coming now for XSET. Tex and Hayes
One enemy remaining.
don't really have that much economy to work with, though, so this is a very dangerous retake they're trying to do. There
You
you
gotta
go.
love those plays from Arrays. It's after another. Almost nice flash coming through, giving BCJ a little bit of room. Oh, he holds it! Just squatting in the middle, takes down Tex.
Now wall out towards spawn side. Allows BCJ to get inside the site and plant for heaven. So we do have Aaron and also Def that's setting up the crossfire there. The knife, though, actually spots one. You don't really know if Def is playing towards A ramp or towards ropes, but they could actually start clearing that out here for the defender side of NRG. Zekin with the support. He's going to be the first contact that allows the swing out from Aaron. Molly comes out from Ethan, and he's going towards spawn side. That
You
could
see
re-change
Aftershock
the
come
focus. Aaron, oh yeah, out from the screens. Aaron on the top. Nice kill from Ethan, and Hayes are slowly doing down the numbers of the post-plant numbers for XSET. Again, still planning for heaven. BCJ wins that duel, and there's only one left to go.
Wow.
BCJ from the backstab onto Hayes, and we're tied up 4-4.
Tension towards possibly one in the ramp area.
Nice kill from
My
Cryo.
word.
You saw the rotate coming in from Def at some, or BCJ, sorry, at some point. It was getting ready to flash across if we needed to. But it's going to be a Rolling Thunder instead for Heaven so that Zekin can move in with the Showstopper. Nightfall coming out from the defense and a 0 point to cancel out some utility. Now Prowler close range. EU trying to fight. BCJ getting the frag onto Hayes inside garage. Ethan going to work for the bottom of the site. Goes for the 180, but BCJ trades it out. EU now in Tex on a 2 versus 3. Spawning 2 players crossing over. Just trying to run that clock down so that at least hold the angle so that Tex can rotate. This is going to be such a late lurk by Cryocells on mid.
Sees out. Who does get... Oh, that's big. But is that big enough for Cryo? Because that's obviously going to draw the attention of NRG, EU, and Tex.
That came out to cover this B side. The flash and the satchels inside the site. Pain shells blocked by the wall from Sage.
Oh!
Look at all this util coming out from both ends. And it's still going to be the aftershock onto
Oh my
Som.
word.
Trying to get the judge across here from this wall. Krausel gets the kill onto Hayes. EU's just hoping that somebody breaks the wall and tries to push forward. And there he goes. Ethan's going to break it for him. And 4 players are playing all the way back inside that side. That 0 point even spot. All right, sorry, it's a null command that comes out. Molly, EU watching to rotate back towards B garage, but for him, he doesn't know anybody that rotated back or not. And look at this flank coming in from Defto. Coming in from the spawn side at A. At least EU gets 2 kills with the judge from the top.
see him.
Def does get the kill onto Ethan.
Last player standing.
No!
Back. Oh, man, EU's going to work so far, but now he gets fault line and BCJ finally stops his spree.
XSET feeling good on this split pick
Ooh,
now.
this battle in mid. Tech still lands the shot onto Cryo, and he TP's back towards the A site where there is support inside the anchors. Crossfire set up on NRG, but they lose 1 player in the way.
my
but
gosh.
EU and Som, they're just going to work. This works out. Everybody gets shot by XSET by the blink of an eye. It's right now for NRG, because now they lose their smokes, but at least there's no util left for Sage. Aaron was forced to use it all early into the round, and just like that, they turn it over. B main and B heaven battles in favor of NRG. But at least they're all weakened down. Def could actually go to work right here. Lines up 2, gets traded out by Ethan. Cryocells. Star player here with 1 shot needed on both ends. Spike coming down.
One enemy remaining.
Misses a couple of shots. And okay, he's looking to fault line towards heaven so that Aaron could get control there. And now that Aaron actually made control instead, he's going to fault line into default. Aftershock to come out. Spike at least gets planted.
Ethan didn't have to move. Just kind of squeaked his cheek over and he was good to go. EU is going to be coming in here with the flank now. It's always been somebody on that flank.
This time's two of them. And Ethan's at pillar. A little bit of damage. The flash is coming out. Zekin gets the first frag. Backstab has to come out soon. Now back on EU, moving in right now on that tap, forcing Zon to move forward to get the kill onto 2. Looking back on the 180, it's up to a 1 versus 1. Zekin with only 4 HP. Nade on the ground, that lands onto Hayes, and that's an ace coming in for NRG. Or should I say for XSET as they take the lead in this second half.
Two teams because it's getting closer and closer, Vans. This series could easily be NRG pulling back the next few. They're going to try to prove that here with a push towards B Heaven. Oh my gosh.
1 left, 3 versus 1. Rez comes out as the null command was trying to allow NRG to move up towards the B Heaven side. It works out for a trade at least onto Death that was playing towards B main.
Yeah.
With those players that fell down towards the top of B Heaven, that's weapons upgraded for XSET 2. But Spike is down, 23 seconds left on the clock. I think they heard the rotate toward yet. You have to make noise at this point because there's no time left. Nice job by BCJ to run that clock down. X moving up on the ropes, or forcing out the hand of NRG to move up towards the A site. Null command, or should I say, sorry, a 0 point, then a Nightfall, but Zekin's still up there. As he gets deafened, Som's able to move out for the swing with the headshot.
Oh. Som's coming through. Train's on the tracks. Don't get caught. Fire. They know where he is. Double teamed on elbow there. Oh my word, Vance.
He had that kill. He stopped shooting to move up towards the Heaven side, and that's now BCJ on his own. 2 players very low. And BCJ still has a flash to work with.
Spike planted.
You talked about a potential breach that could use his own utility to almost play like a duelist. Let's see if this is going to happen here, Riv.
Let's see what we get. More bullets out of the chamber already.
No money to work with, and he's still gambling here for the first headshot onto EU. But now, with only 21 HP remaining, yep, you're definitely going back to save. This is going to be a nice round for NRG. Chat.
Actually,
nice
that one hits. That Hans actually gets its way over. Zekin's in, and the defense begins. Oh my word. Aaron just hiding in hell.
Pegs coming up from the Heaven side with 2 kills. Spike now down inside the site, though. EU and Tex. 2 fraggers for the team are making it work for a bit. And EU lines up the 2 to tie up the game 9-9.
Might just happen. Up the ramp we go.
Nice shot by Cryo, though. Chamber diff into this round. Up the top, Sheriff putting Som down to 26 HP, pushing BCJ away with the Boombot. As of course you see it now. XSET on an eco. Nice shot by Death towards the back of the site. Oh my god, even a showstopper. It's looking good for XSET on their own eco now. As Elisa Spice still up on the back of Hayes. He could still TP away if he wants to, but that will leave EU kind of on his own. And you can kind of trust EU so far with what he could do.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. That's their first headshot.
Not even faked out by the Roomba. Says nope. I'll see the head first.
We're just trying to run this clock down for XSET, hoping that this flank could happen from BCJ. All the way up from Heaven side to start things off on the A site, and about to get the perfect timing onto EU. Picks up even has time to pick up a Phantom on top of that. Now Hayes is on his own.
Smooth.
Gonna have to clear out 50-50. Doesn't work out. I even like this. We have 1 off on one end, and Texas just posted, waiting for Cryo to peek out. I thought he had it.
The moment of action.
I felt like maybe the kill was too easy, that it just caught him off guard, and he just couldn't react on that frag against Cryocells. And just like that, NRG lose 3 players. Cryocell makes it more difficult here for Som to try to clutch in. See him jumping around. Oh, what a swing there onto Cryo.
I think he clicked or didn't click.
On the top.
It looked like his gun shot, but he didn't.
I see this combination there. Satchel charge to push away. Now they can actually go for the. Oh my god, there's just so much utility still. And they get a res on top of that. The respect. Som is going to have to go for a 6K here.
30 seconds left.
The third attempt, maybe a charm to go for a spike plant. And here it is.
Give him the room.
Here's the footsteps, at least, of one onto the B heaven side. And even the flash confirms that it's the breach on the top. And look at that, even a rolling thunder.
Oh
now
my
he's hit by
word.
that, and BCJ stops him.
There. No.
This is a big kill.
Oh,
And it gets spotted by Som. Well done.
a double peek. Nice job, yeah.
That was actually a kill onto Som that was showstopper down, and that was the window of opportunity really shut down at this point. Now another drop being heard. A boost coming in from Aaron, and he stops it right there. And yeah, I talked about the showstopper. It's gone. The rest here of NRG are moving up for control at A heaven side.
We have to re-clear this trademark. Oh, no, they won't. That wall's up. So actually, this plays in their favor. Just a little bit here. No one's elbow. What a good pinch here. This could be around for NRG with positioning, but the
30
angles.
seconds left.
Oh, Def.
Commented on EU's great play, but at that moment doesn't check
Here
the
it
corner.
is.
At least Ethan's trying to keep the dream alive. A plant for heaven as Tex is looking to fight back in this area where both players of XSET are at. Big flash that allows the peek from Tex. The dink, unfortunately, does not get the kill onto Cryocells. So now they both have to play inside sight. Spots BCJ. Fault line coming out towards the elbow. Ethan in the back of the site. Playing contact off Tex. The swing then comes out and BCJ wins the fight. Last one is stuck.
Oh my
By
gosh.
Cryocells. He's going to come in for the fuse, and XSET will win the series 2-0.
Padlocks ready on that one. You thought the gate was open? No, the gate was closed. The gatekeeper is finding success here as they continue to move up.